What's up, everybody? So, got some nice music blaring in the background there. So this is the start to my weekend right now, my hunting weekend. It's Thursday night, and I just scored pretty big right now. All of this stuff came from an awesome friend of mine. His name's Lorenzo, but he goes by Fat Game Boy. So if you guys are ever on Instagram, check him out. YouTube, all of that. Fat Game Boy, P-H-A-T. I'll put the link in the description. But amazing guy. Like, he's really cool, really funny. He makes some awesome videos. Like, I'll be like down and out and just see a video of his on Instagram, and man, it makes my day sometimes, all the time. So definitely check him out. But he wanted to buy some new equipment for videos and stuff like that. So he sold some of the stuff from his collection that, you know, he didn't really have, you know, a lot of desire into, basically. But all this whole bin, there's Super Nintendo, a couple NES games, Nintendo, there's a Halo Edition Xbox in there. In the back, there's a modded Xbox 360 and a super clean fat PS3. There's just a lot of stuff in here. Amazing stuff. So he hooked it up, super stoked. This is a really good start to the weekend. So I hope, you know, more stuff comes through. But I mean, you can see right there the Super Nintendos. There's box. It's just a box for Mario Kart, but Killer Instinct is complete in the box. There's like Mario RPG, Axelay, some good stuff, some Game Gear stuff, Sega Genesis. So pretty stoked to have all that stuff. I'll definitely show you all of this in the pickups portion. But yeah, hopefully the weekend keeps going. So I'll see you guys in a bit. You don't have to be on video, I promise. Guys, look at this. Well, good morning. Didn't say good morning, but this whole bag is full of GameCube games. I'll show you guys the sale right now. Back up, they're gonna see you. They're gonna see you right now. She doesn't want to be on camera. Right there. That sale right there. I didn't even expect to find anything right there. We were at the sale like a few houses down, and they didn't have anything. Well, I think they had some PS3 games, like some random stuff. But I walk over to this sale, and they had a table with stacks of GameCube games. And there was this other guy, you know, kind of browsing at them, but he wasn't really grabbing any of them. So I just started grabbing every stack. And I was like, how much you guys asking on the GameCube games? And they were like $2 each. I was like, how much for all of them? There was like, I don't know how many are in it's a big bag full of GameCube games. I didn't even really look at them. There's a few Marios in there, Zeldas, some decent ones. But for $60, I got like, I think there's like 60 games in there, basically. So like $1 each. I'm pretty stoked right now because we haven't been finding anything. I went to the swap meet, and one of the vendors that I buy from, he had a whole bunch of stereo systems and stuff. So I bought a few of those. But as far as games go, we haven't bought anything. And then, you know, like I said, like I always say, it just takes one. It only takes one to change the day. And man, that, you guys can see that big bag right there is full, like to the top of GameCube games. So I don't know, but yeah, you guys will see that in the pickups portion. But insane. I mean, if I don't find anything else today, I'll be cool with it because I haven't had a big GameCube score like that in a while. So definitely happy with that. The other score from my buddy the other day, and now this, it's insane. So we're gonna keep going, but we're kind of on our way home now. So if I find anything else, I'll show you guys, but if not, you'll see everything in the pickups. See you then. All right, guys, so we're on our way back to the house, and like I'm just down the street, and I stop at this, what I thought was a sale. It wasn't. The guy was like, yeah, we're not having a sale, I'm just cleaning out my garage. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you wouldn't happen to have like any old games you might want to get rid of? And he was like, well, actually, and he brought me over, and there's some PS2 stuff. So I'm going through it, and I was like, well, would you want to sell it? And he's like, just take it. I was like, seriously, you don't want anything for it? He's like, no, just take it, you'll help me out. I was like, what? So that bag back there is full of us PS2 Slim and a bunch of games, and then like two guitar controllers. So that's pretty sweet, man. I haven't gotten anything free like that in a while, and like that's freaking cool. I was like, man, thanks, this is so cool. So all in here in this bag is a bunch of PS2 games. Nothing crazy, but still for free. Can't pass that up. So there's another sale right here. We'll go see you guys in a bit. What's up, everybody? All done with garage sales, and it was a really good weekend. Like you guys saw the first clip, I got that huge bundle from my good friend Lorenzo, aka Fat Game Boy. I'll put his Instagram in the description below. He's a really cool guy. You guys need to give him a follow. He makes some awesome, funny videos, so definitely check him out. But he DM'd me, and he had some stuff he wanted to sell because he wanted to get better, video equipment for videos and stuff. So he gave me a really great deal. I paid $400 for all the stuff I got, and I couldn't be more happy. There's a lot of stuff in here that is actually going to go in the collection, so pretty stoked. So I got all that stuff to show you guys. And then like garage sales, it started off really slow. Like there wasn't a lot of anything really going on, and then I hit one sale. I walk up and the table is just full of GameCube games. After I counted them, there was like 49 or 50 GameCube games. I got them for $60, all of them. Like they knew they had a bunch there. They were selling them $2 each, so I just offered $60 and they took it. And then got a couple swap meet finds, so I'm gonna start real quick. So let's see. First off is this thing. I had one of these, and I sold it to my buddy Greg. I hooked him up with it. He's really into Zelda, and he really wanted it, and it was just sitting. But then I kind of regretted it because I really like Zelda 2, so I got it back. The Hyrule Historia. So pretty cool. Glad that one was in there. My dog's background barking. Now I got a bunch of systems. There was 2 SNES Juniors. One of them is modded for S-Video. There was a Sega Genesis. There was a PS3 and an Xbox 360, and I think there was also a GameCube and then an NES. But these are the only 2 that of note that I wanted to show. We got the Sega Saturn. I really don't ever find Sega Saturn. It's pretty crazy. And then we've got the Halo Edition Xbox original. Now this one is also modded. It's got a bunch of stuff on there, so I'm actually gonna swap my Halo out for this one and hold on to this one. So pretty cool. Okay, I'll go through all the Xbox games because that's what there was the most of. The best one in here probably Conquer Live and Reloaded, but I'll just do it like this. I don't want the video to be so long. If I sound like I'm sniffling or whatever, I'm just getting over the flu, so it's been going around. I didn't have it so bad, but bad enough to, I don't know, it sucked. I still went out and hunted. I don't care. I'll be sick, but I just take more precaution and had NyQuil as my friend. But there we go. Couldn't let being sick stop me from finding all these awesome games. But some pretty cool stuff. I don't collect Xbox as much. I have a buddy that's going for a full set, so he's going to be getting a few of these. Some of these I'm going to keep though, or some of them are upgrades from my sets. So I don't have too many Xbox games. Kind of same with PS2. I never really got into PS2 as much. I like all the horror titles. We got RoboCop right there. These are the only ones that were like disc only. Indiana Jones, Emperor's Tomb, and Destroy All Humans. Some good ones right there. There's quite a bit. And there was like 3 Xbox 360 games. But the Xbox 360 that he gave me, it was modded as well, and it plays burnt discs. So I got a whole bunch of burnt discs. Like a whole bag full. He was like, here, you can just have these. I was like, dang, sweet, thanks, man. I think one of the other ones was in there. There's those 2. These are the last ones. Now, he was a collector, so he took really good care of his stuff. Alright, here's some boxed Genesis games, which I'm actually going to keep a few of these too. Sonic 2, Altered Beast, Sonic 1 and Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. I think I'm going to keep this one, yeah, these first two. Clay Fighter, which is cool because I just found a cart only of that, and I've never found it before. Virtual Bart, which that's a really cool one. I never found that one on the Genesis. And then Streets of Rage 2. Then we got some loose Genesis. Some of these are wrapped up, you know, like, 'cause obviously you buy these from conventions and stuff. Flashback, Mortal Kombat, Sonic and Knuckles, Game Genie. There's like a couple different variants of that Game Genie. I think I have all of them. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This is a good one. Earthworm Jim 2. Quackshot. Terminator 2, the arcade game, and probably the best one in the Sega Genesis, Lightning Force. So that one's a pretty good one right there. I have that one complete actually. This is the only N64 game, Mission Impossible. Only 2 NES games. We got Street Fighter 2010, which is actually a harder one to find. I don't usually ever find it. And Double Dragon, really clean. We got some Game Gear games here, and I was kind of debating on going for the Game Gear set because I have quite a few loose Game Gear games. I don't have Mega Man. I don't have Panzer Dragoon Mini, stuff like that. But if I do decide, then I probably, you know, go pretty hard for it because I almost have the full set. So we'll see. I'm focusing more on the NES right now, and the Wii U is almost done. I only need 6 more now. I got another one. Sonic the Hedgehog, Spider-Man, The Ren and Stimpy Show. This one is Rise of the Robots. Chakan, I think is how you say it. RoboCop vs. Terminator and Mortal Kombat 2. I think Mortal Kombat 3 is actually a pricier one on the Game Gear, but I don't think I have that one. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. There was a couple Saturn games, which I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I got rid of most of my Saturn collection to focus more on other parts of the collection. But now I'm kind of like, whenever I find anything Saturn, I keep it. So all of this stuff I'm going to keep. I didn't have any of it. So we got Daytona USA, Virtual Fighter 2. That also has the long manual. Virtual Fighter. And then we got Scud. The Lost World Jurassic Park. And Tomb Raider. So, pretty good right there. Alright. Oh, 2 Game Boy Advances. These are actually pretty cool. We got Classic Series Metroid. I don't think I had that one. And Tekken Advance. Stupid dog is barking again. There's always dogs running down the street. Okay, Super Nintendo games. This is where the good stuff was at. Okay, we got the Game Genie. The only 2 games that aren't in here is Earthworm Jim 2 and Super Smash TV. I hooked those up to a buddy. Maximum Carnage. Super Mario All-Stars, Legend of Zelda. I'm going to take this outer part and put it with a heavier game that I have, and a lot of these too. Fatal Fury. This is a good one right here. Indiana Jones Greatest Adventures. One that's kind of creeping up there. Super Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Super Empire Strikes Back. Another one that I didn't have here that I'm excited about, Axel A, in amazing condition. Donkey Kong Country. Batman Returns. Super Street Fighter 2. This is a repro of Castlevania Dracula X. Super Mario World. Spider-Man, and I believe this one is better shaped than mine as well. Super R-Type. Super Castlevania 4. These are all in like really good condition. Pit Fighter. Star Fox, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Turtles Tournament Fighters, and Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. And we got a couple boxed games here. This one is CIB, Killer Instinct. I mean, the music CD is not in there, but it's manual cart game. You know, it's as complete as it can be without the music CD. And then this one, Mario Kart, this is just the box and insert. So cool to have the box. This is a Super UFO Pro 8. It's a save, load, and cheat for the Super Nintendo. So, there you go, right there. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to hold on to that as well. And then, last but not least, the big box version of the Super Game Boy. So, I have the small box version right there. Now I got the big box version. Definitely stoked to add that to the set. I believe that was everything from him, yeah. A lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff there, and there was a total. I think there was 2 SNES Juniors. One of them was modded for S-Video, and then there was a regular Super Nintendo, and then all those other consoles and all the games I just showed you. So I'm pretty stoked with it. He gave me a few other things added in, but you know, that's just whatever stuff. But pretty cool. I'm super happy. You know, big thanks to him. He's, you know, definitely a cool guy. Glad to know him. You know, I've met a lot of people doing this, and you know, it's amazing. You know, I'm happy that I can meet as many cool people as I do just by finding video games and doing, you know, all of this stuff. So definitely stoked, but definitely happy with that score. Okay, now let's jump into some garage sale stuff. So first, this was the first garage sale find I found on Saturday. This is an Injustice fight stick, arcade stick or whatever. Pretty cool. I got it for $5, so not a bad deal at all. Definitely stoked to add that one. Was there any other garage sale stuff? Alright, this bag is the rest of the garage sales. There was only 2 other finds. One was free, and one was the GameCube finds. I'll show you the free one first. This one came after the GameCube, but it's on top of the bag. But I'll just go over it quickly. This is some PS2 stuff. So we're driving down the street on the way back to the house, and I noticed this sale. What I thought was a sale. So I walk up and ask them, and immediately the guy's like, "Oh no, it's not a sale. We're just cleaning out the garage." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Well, you wouldn't happen to have any old video games you might want to sell, like just, since you're cleaning out the garage?" And he's like, "Well, actually," he's like, "I do have this PS2 stuff right here." So he lets me look through it, and I go, "Okay, well, how much would you want for it?" And he's like, "Just take it. Just get rid of it. I'm just gonna throw it away. So you taking it will help me out." And I was like, "Seriously? All right, that's cool. Definitely save it from getting thrown away. If he's just gonna throw it away anyway." So I'll just go through right here. Nothing crazy in here, but free is free. I'm not gonna pass up free. There's some more. This one that doesn't have a case is, oh, this is just an empty case. I think it was another game in here that wasn't in there. This is cool. This has got all of them, but Grand Theft Auto 3 is sealed. So, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. What the heck is this last one? Is Spider-Man 2. And then, it was a PS2 Slim. So definitely happy about that. It had all the wires, everything. It even came with 2 guitars, which I'm just going to throw those away or something, or give them to somebody. So that was free. Next, this is the GameCube bundle that cost $60. Alright, first game. This was one of the only disc onlys. We got Knockout Kings 2003. And I didn't have a lot of these. And I didn't even really scan through them. They're all in here. The better titles are complete. So I'm definitely stoked. And I'm adding a lot to the collection. We got Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Attack of the Twonkies, Madden 03, Incredibles, SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Spyro Hero's Tale, MVP Baseball 2004, NCAA 2K3 College Football. I had the case only, or case and manual for that one, no disc, so I'm definitely adding this one. True Crime New York City, another one I had just case and manual for, because this one I believe is missing the manual, but the game is in there, so it'll go in the one that's cleaner, case and manual. WrestleMania X8, Hot Wheels Velocity, definitely another one I didn't have. Tak and the Power of Juju, Madden 04. I asked him too, I was like, so what, do you guys have the system or no? And he's like, oh, that sold this morning. And I was like weirded out by that. I was like, seriously, somebody came by and bought just the system and left all the games? Like, that makes no sense. We got SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, Polar Express, Gladius. This one is Midway Arcade Treasures 3, which I believe I don't have that one. It sucks it doesn't have the case, but this one is Ghost Recon 2. Another one I don't have, but I'll wait until I get the case. Army Men RTS. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I do have a case for that one. I always hold on to empty cases and manuals and stuff for GameCube. For everything, really. Because you never know when you're going to find a disc only. X-Men Legends. Like Super Smash Bros. Melee. I probably have like 5 or 6 empty cases for that. It's one of the ones I always find empty cases for. Top Gun Combat Zones. NASCAR Thunder 2003. Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. American Chopper 2. Definitely another one I did not have. A random one. 007 Agent Under Fire. Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Like it goes on and on and on forever. Another one. Finding Nemo. Simpsons Hit and Run. Avatar. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Def Jam Vendetta. NBA Courtside 2002. Major League Baseball 2K6. Naruto Clash of Ninja 2. Need for Speed Underground 2. That was a better one. NFL Street 2. These ones are all complete. Robotech Battle Cry. I believe I don't have this one. Metroid Prime. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Kind of a little more difficult one to find. Lego Star Wars, the video game. Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2. Star Wars Rebel Strike, Rogue Squadron 3. This one's complete, a really good one right here, PN03. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And this is the last one right here, Mario Party 7. So pretty good, I mean, a little over $1 each right there. So not too bad. Alright, now we'll do, let's see. This one was Craigslist, I believe. I paid $140. We got Math Blaster, the Super Nintendo and NES games, Jungle Strike, Super Star Wars. Yeah, that GameCube was it for the garage sales. But this was, I got this stuff on Sunday. Mortal Kombat, Space Invaders. This was sitting on Craigslist for a little while too. We went back and forth and came out to a deal. Super Play Action Football, Top Gear, Jurassic Park, and WWF Raw. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Simpsons Bart's Nightmare, John Madden Football, Wheel of Fortune, Troy Aikman. This one's a good one right here. Plock, It's the NES games that have some good titles in there. Super Battle Tank 2. I don't think I had that one. Super Soccer, I know I didn't have this one. This is Gradius 3 labels. That's the worst looking label. There were some N64. Wheel of Fortune. Wale Country Club, and Diddy Kong Racing. In the NES, we've got Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. Karate Champ. Blades of Steel. I kind of wish it was the other label variant. I've never found that one. Mario Bros. Duck Hunt Track Meet. Bubble Bobble. Legend of Zelda, The Gray Cart. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We got Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Ice Climber. Turtles 2, the arcade game. RC Pro-Am and Top Gun. Super Dodgeball. Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. Track and Field 2. Track and Field. Winter Games. Super C. Rad Racer 2. John Elway's Quarterback. Days of Thunder. Another Mario Bros. Duck Hunt Track Meet. Seacross. Kind of a cool one right there. And then the last one's Final Fantasy. It's a good one. It's not hard to find, and it's not a pricey game by any means, but for some reason I don't ever find that one. It's weird. Faxanadu. Tecmo Bowl. Wizards and Warriors. Al Unser's Turbo Racing. Battle of Olympus. These ones are pretty cool. We got River City Ransom. And this one, I couldn't really find too much on, but it's Exarion, I believe. It's a Japanese game, but this might be like the Hong Kong version or something. I'm not 100% certain. I haven't popped it in and see what's up with it, but it feels really light, like it's not even a game at all. So I don't know. I guess we'll see when I pop it in, but it looks cool. We'll check it out. Maybe it's a shooter. Alright, now we can get into some swap meet stuff. This I paid $10 for. This whole stack. I'll show the PS3. We got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and Modern Warfare 3. Far Cry 4. These are all probably just gonna get traded in. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Well, depending on what they go for. God of War Saga. I might keep that one. Extreme Legends Dynasty Warrior 7. God of War Ascension. I might also keep that one. Mafia 2. I don't think I have this one. I'll probably keep that one too. We got Gears of War 3, Call of Duty 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, and the Ultimate Halo Companion DVD set. You can tell I don't really care too much about Xbox. Wii Sports. This is the Super Mario Galaxy official soundtrack. Comes with like a Wii bundle. And then I'll show you PS1 games first. We've got Silent Hill. I was just digging through some boxes and I pulled all these out. I was pretty excited to see the Silent Hill. Tomb Raider. Grind Session, the not for sale demo disc. And then I found some Sega Saturn and Sega CD stuff. Nothing crazy, but still, you never really find it too much. Mortal Kombat Sega CD. That one's not a bad one to find. Mech Warrior 2. This is a Saturn. Andretti Racing. Independence Day. Virtual Open Tennis. And a Saturn Bootleg 2. So that was $10. This right here I got for $20. This is a satin silver Japanese PS3. It works too. Everything turns on. It just needs a hard drive. There was no hard drive in it, but for 20 bucks. And when I turned it on, out came Grand Theft Auto 5. So that's a win-win right there. Get the hard drive for it, and I'll have, you know, a nice console. And last but not least, this was a pretty surprising one. I was just digging through a bunch of boxes. First we got the PSP, paid 10 bucks for that. And then I got all of these Xbox One controllers. Now first, let me show you these ones. There's two wired ones, which I've never found wired ones, and then this regular wireless one, right? So then he pulls out another box, and it's got some headsets and different things in it. And in the bottom of the box, there was these two. And I didn't realize it at first. I just grabbed them. But these are the Xbox One Elite controllers. Now they're missing, you know, the little add-ons, but those can all be bought online. The controllers themselves are pretty decent shape. I'm gonna tear them apart and make sure they're all functioning properly. But I'm probably gonna keep one for myself, because these controllers, I mean, with all the little add-ons and stuff, trade in for like $72 at GameStop. So that'll pay for like the whole day at the swap meet, basically, for one controller. So I'm gonna trade in one of these and keep one for myself. Pretty cool, because I don't think I ever would have brought myself to spend $120 or however much they go for a controller. So really happy that I found those at the swap meet. And then last but not least, like I was saying before, you find other things at the swap meet to kind of pay for the video game stuff. So anything, you know, iPods, calculators, different stuff. Well, I found some Beats headphones. These are Beats Executive. Pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all legit. They got the case and everything. So pretty happy. I mean, I paid $5 for these. So I got these in the bundle with the controllers. I paid 20 bucks total for all of that. So I'm just putting these at $5, but I don't know, less than that. I mean, those two controllers made the day. So that's pretty much it. That's everything. I got everything all surrounding me right now. It's gonna be nice, because sometimes before I do the pickups portion, the stuff kind of sits in a pile before, you know, so I can show it, and then I, you know, go through it and stuff like that. So it'll be nice to move it and either get rid of it or put it in the collection or whatnot, which that's getting hard to find any spaces on this mega wall of games, because it's just running out. I keep having to move stuff. So I mean, basically anything Nintendo stays. Nothing Nintendo leaves the wall. I might thin out the PS1 stuff. PS1 and Sega Genesis, I didn't really have too much growing up. I have the games I played when I was a kid. So like PS1, Dino Crisis, Resident Evil 3, those ones were really, really good to me. Sega, you know, I played mostly just Sonic and kind of kid games like that. I didn't really do too much Sega. I was more Nintendo and stuff, so, but yeah, I'll probably figure stuff out for those at a later date. But I'm almost done with the Wii U set, and the whole set will fit right there how I got it. I just need, like I said, 6 more games. So I'm pretty happy with with how this year's going so far. I've been finding some good stuff, adding a lot to the collection. So that's my goal. My goal, you know, ultimately is finish the NES set. That's the big goal this year, and I'm getting there. I'm working a trade right now to trade some Switch games for a bunch of NES games that I need, and I'm just, you know, I'll just go to GameStop and get the Switch games back, because the way I figure it, I have these Switch games now. The ones he wants are really common, so I'll trade him the Switch games, I'll get the NES games, and then just go and get the Switch games back with trade credit, because I can't get those NES games at GameStop, so it's a win-win for me. But yeah, that is all I got for you guys for this one. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.